Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Third installment of Scott Selections here for Monday, March 31st. For again, today's play of the day. Quick recap of what happened yesterday. Had a nice win in the NBA with the Raptors -3 at -110 on Caesars. Thought the line would explode by the time the game started because I thought the Sixers would bench half the team. On a back-to-back, they did. Grimes, for example, did not play. We thought he would not, and the line closed at like 6.5. Didn't matter as Philly once again got blasted, and you saw the Raptors win the game by double digits. Philly's been punting games left and right trying to tank. They want that top 6 protected pick, and we saw Philly get run out of the building again. So nice winner there. Look for the winner here on Monday. For the next play, though, I want to remind everyone from our Pleasant website. Website is the promo code WEH4US5 to get a corporate purchase. Plus a reminder, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. For the extra play, going to the NBA again, going to match between the Heat and the Wizards, taking place at around 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And for this game, we're going to go the player prop, an obscure player on the Heat. We are going to go with Pelle Larsson over 7.5 points at -132 on FanDuel. Time of recording of 2:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So Cover's going to go with the over here for Larsson points. First reason, Washington, we know, is the worst defense in the league. They're allowing 120.9 points per game this season, which is the most in the entire league. Plus, defense has not been good lately, as they have allowed at least 114 in 6 of their last 7. Now, Larsson has been basically on the bench for most of the season, but he did get a rare start last game, and he did score 14 points in 30 minutes. He was actually great on both sides of the ball. I believe he had 6 steals and blocks, so you're looking at Larsson, who's very impactful on both sides of the ball, and I do expect him to get a decent amount of playing time moving forward, especially based on the injury report, because we ended up seeing Duncan Robinson and Andrew Wiggins miss the last game. They are once again out for this game, so Larsson should be in the starting lineup again. Now, after the great performance against Philly, Spoelstra raved about him in the post-game press conference, saying Pelle is an ignitable player. He makes things happen out there. The steals, the deflections, the hard plays, those are the momentum-shifting plays that he has a knack for. Spends a lot of time in the gym as well, which helps the rest of his game develop. And the playmaking, the shooting, the facilitating, he's really an interesting young guy. So Spoelstra seems to like him a lot. And we know Heat culture does kind of promote the next man up mentality. And based on the injuries to the wings, it does seem like Larsson should get ample playing time in the immediate future. Now, you're looking at the actual minutes this season, and it is worth mentioning he does not play a lot typically. However, when he does get a decent amount of playing time, he tends to go over this number. So this season, he's played 5 games with 25-plus minutes, and he has scored at least 10 points in each of those 5 games. He played 30 minutes last game, scored 14. Magic number, though, is 25. He gets to that playing time number. He tends to go over this number. I think 7.5 is too low because of it. Now, he also played against the Wizards earlier this month, actually, as they played on March 3rd, and he had 16 points. So Larsson already did well against this defense previously this past month, and you're looking at the Wizards once again being the worst defense in the league. The Wizards allowing 114-plus in 6 of their last 7. Larsson, though, did play 30 minutes last game at 14 points. You still have injuries to Robinson and to Wiggins, so Larsson should be in the lineup again, poised for potentially a decent amount of playing time again. And you're looking at Larsson, who has scored at least 10 points in all 5 games of the season when playing 25-plus minutes. I think it's a good spot for Larsson to once again have a solid game. Maybe he will end up somewhere around 10, but 7.5 is really low for a guy that you're penciling in for 30 minutes or so, or 25-plus minutes against the worst defense in the league. So I'm going to go with the over. I think Larsson finishes somewhere between, I'll say 9 and 13, but 7.5 is too low, so I am going to go with the over. So once again, the play of the day here for Monday, March 31st, is going to be on Pelle Larsson over 7.5 points at -132 on FanDuel. Bye, everyone.